Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to look at Zara's 6.0, and I've tried the Sport, the Extreme, and the Classic versions of that one over the past week or so, wearing them to work. So I've probably worn each version at least a couple times. And this one was classified as an amber floral with a 2020 release date. Top notes of iris and pear, middle notes of cedar vetiver, base of tonka bean and patchouli. And that's the classic breakdown. The sport version, it appears to have a little bit more of a pear note than an iris note. And in the extreme version, they added some leather and patchouli to give it more of an extreme smell, even though the leather isn't very strong or anything. It just gives a little bit of a suede note in there as well. So yeah, the 6.0 line, it basically pairs pear with iris. Do you see what I did there? Pear. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of like this one. If you like iris, you know what iris smells like. It's basically like this powdery, earthy, floral kind of a smell. So you definitely do get that familiar iris smell. If you've ever smelled Dior Homme or Prada L'Homme, you know what iris is all about. And that kind of a smell is in this fragrance as well. So if you like iris and you like pear, I think you're going to like this one. And I think it's pretty nice. I would say if you don't already own an iris fragrance, this is a pretty safe and nice way to introduce yourself to the note of iris. I think every person should probably own an iris type fragrance in their collection, especially if you have a larger collection like I do. For me, my go-to is my aftershave bottle of Dior Homme O, which is probably one of the more safe and mainstream iris fragrances from Christian Dior. But yeah, if you don't already own the Prada L'Homme or Dior Homme, or you thought those two were a little bit too lipsticky or too heavily on the iris or whatever, yeah, the 6.0 is a pretty safe and pleasant way to go. Maybe not super strong. I think that's a complaint of a lot of the Zaras, but it's pleasant smelling. The pear is kind of sweetened up a little bit with the iris to give it sort of a classy iris feel. Not bad. I would recommend checking it out if you're a fan of iris and pear, which is another note that isn't often explored in men's fragrances either. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you some scores here. The smell, 7 out of 10, a nice smell. I'm typically not a huge fan of iris, but I do think from time to time it's nice to wear an iris fragrance. Projection longevity, we'll say 3 to 5 hours, giving it a 6.5 out of 10. Versatility, 7 out of 10. Probably a little bit better in warmer weather because of the projection issues. Uniqueness, I'll say 7 out of 10 because I don't think you usually see pear and iris together in a fragrance, and this would be a good one to get if you like those two notes specifically. Price point, this used to be cheaper when Zara had it in their stores. I think it's probably been discontinued and replaced with other fragrances. eBay has some, usually $22.50 to $34.95 range, depending on which version you get. Overall, for me, 7 out of 10. Check it out. If you're a fan of iris and pear, the 6.0 Zara line, the Sport, the Extreme, and the Classic. They're all pretty good. Check them out if you get a chance. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.